Thank you. I'm 70 years old and I live in the insurrection capital of America, Washington, D.C. Washington has gotten so expensive. You couldn't believe what it costs these days to buy a politician. And they're not worth it. Both DC and Georgia have politicians that tweeted, the Jews control the weather. Come on. We haven't been able to control the weather since we left Egypt the first time. And I'll tell you a little secret. If we really had that superpower, we just keep Manhattan at a toasty 78 degrees. Hey, I'm a pretty good salesman. Back in the day, before there were Hanukkah bushes, and no, that's not when my wife goes 8 days without shaving. I was selling Christmas tree toppers, beautiful blue Christmas stars. But the problem was the only people I knew were Jews. And Jews don't buy Christmas ornaments. I mean, a Jew's about as likely to buy a Christmas tree topper as a devout Catholic is to buy a condom. And neither one knows where to put it. But that year, every Jew in Akron had a beautiful blue Hanukkah star. Hey, I love my kids, but they really like the quarantine because they don't have to come up with excuses for why we can't visit. Mom, Dad, it's a pandemic. You gotta socially distance. Oh, come on, kids. Why can't we come down and visit? You live in our basement. I love buying fresh, preservative-free food, but it goes bad so quickly. I kind of miss preservatives sometimes. I buy a fresh, preservative-free, just baked loaf of bread in 2 days, sawdust. I buy a fresh, never frozen, wild caught fish. You forget it in the back of the fridge for a month or two. You gotta buy a new fridge. But if you only buy Spam in a can and Twinkies, why, they'll last longer than you will. Because if the diabetes don't get you, the cancer will. My friend Jack is such a hypocrite. On the one hand, he really takes care of his body. I mean, with his replacement hip, knees, and ankles, he's practically a cyborg. But on the other hand, he is scared to death of getting old and decrepit. Come on, Jack, you gotta pick. Either embrace the gluten and the Twinkies and the Spam in the can and flame out young, or become a burden on your kids. Look, pick one. Die young or live long and fester. I'm an ally, but I don't always know what's the right thing. People hated it when the Jews and the Italian moved out of the inner city. They called it white flight. Then they hate it when the Jews and the gay men moved back in. They called it gentrification. Come on, make up your mind. You want us in or out? But I do know why the gays are the new Italians. They both have colorful flags. They both like big parades. And they both like big salamis. I told you I was going to tell that joke, Ellen. Hey, I hate the fact that just because I'm 70, people think I'm old. I get it. As people age, their preferences change. A young man at 22 dreams of having a mistress who's young and sexy, won't dress up like a nurse. An old man of 92, he dreams of having a mistress that's an actual nurse. Personally, I don't think you're old unless your side piece is your night nurse and your spouse appreciates the help. And I'm not old. I walk my dog every day, twice a day for 2 hours. Well, it should only be an hour and a half. But that dog stops every 10 minutes so I can pee. I'm Mark Palchik. Thank you very much.